Well, I'm excited. Today is a wonderful day, and Mrs. Hammond is here, and I'm looking forward to chatting a little bit. So, we've talked quite a bit, and as an advisor and understanding the culture, understanding corporate America, I want to talk about what you have seen from a change perspective since DEI is transitioning out of corporate America spaces, and then get some advice for some of our viewers or all of our viewers on what we can do to prepare as that transition takes place and prepare ourselves to be in a safe space. How do we do that? What are some of your recommendations?
It's interesting that you bring that philosophy or phrase up as DEI is removed, because in actuality, when I talk to some of my colleagues and those in that space who are still working, if the organization already had it embedded, it's not going anywhere. Now, they will probably change names, acronyms. They've also been very clear on studying what this administration will allow to be said. So I just today I found out from one of my colleagues who is over global culture for one of the Japanese banks, and she said they're using the word or one of their letters R for representation, and that surprised me. And she said, no, that's still allowed, that's still being used. And so those who are in those seats have really been studying what the language is of this administration, because it's not lost on many people, even people who do not look like us, who or what group benefited the most, whether you want to call affirmative action, DEI, D&I, and those people don't look like us, and it's majority white women. And so I think, though, those companies who have not finessed or matured in their inclusion journey, you will see changes in the culture of those organizations, and people of color or people in those marginalized groups will find it challenging in those environments. Safe spaces will depend on how much community people have within those organizations and how much trust they'll have with one another, because that will call on a transparency and authenticity with people you may not have had before, but because you all fall in this same group, now you have to lean on each other a little more. Because let's just be real, before, if people want to call it be attacked or to change on DEI, even within organizations, everybody who was part of a particular demographic weren't always feeling and moving in the same direction. So now some of those people who may have felt like they were above the fray or above, DEI, whatever you want to call it, they will be searching for community. And so you will have to determine and discern how you want to find that support and safe space while you are still in those spaces, while you're still in that culture or that environment of those companies who are pretty much following the edict as it is now and just removing everything DEI related.